so now we're going to talk about cleaning the wheels. There's a lot of different methods for doing this. This is something that I've come up with that works pretty well for me. I use Purple Power for the tires, just basically spray right on there. I've got this tire brush that I use, just got it at like Walmart, I think. Usually I don't ever let my wheels get very dirty, my rims, and these really aren't that terrible either. I'm going to use the Optimum Power Clean, just an all-purpose cleaner on the rims. This is mixed at 3:1. That's recommended on the bottle for rims. So basically I'm going to spray that down. Got some different brushes in here to get in the spokes, and then a microfiber, and you can also use this as like a wheel and rim brush. So I'll show you the process. So like I said, this is just Purple Power straight. Right on the back of the bottle it says use tires full strength, and that's really what I do. It works pretty well. You just go ahead and spray it on. You can see all the brown in the tire already coming out. And I will say for sure that stuff is very powerful, so don't take a deep breath when you're spraying it. See all that grime coming off there? Then mixed in my bucket here is just car wash soap, the Meguiar's stuff. I'm just gonna get this tire brush wet and scrub away. Now I usually never put this back into the bucket because obviously there's all this tire grime on there. I'll just leave that laying out and then I'll rinse the tire off quick. So that's probably pretty good. I'm going to do one more application on there. Okay, so just from experience now I can tell you that these are going to be pretty clean just because the last time I sprayed them there wasn't really much brown left or coming out. Also when I scrubbed you can see there was actually some suds coming up from the car wash soap. So when you get to that point and there's no more brown coming out, you can tell that they're clean. Now let's go ahead and take this all-purpose cleaner and spray down the rim. Let that sit there for just a little bit and then we'll brush it. Start with a brush. This thing is it's actually pretty soft. It's made just for these rims, just for rims in general. So I'll just go in here. Some people use a specific brush just to get into here. Sometimes I do. These don't really look that bad. Okay, then to get back into the spokes, you can use a lot of different kinds of brushes, but this is called a wheel woolly. Just lets you kind of get back in here. So overall, that's pretty good. You can kind of gauge how far you want to go with it. I mean, you could spend a lot of time trying to get all this cleaned out from under there, but if you haven't maintained it consistently, then you're going to see, like down in here, I'll show you when I bring you in for the close-up, there's some corrosion and stuff happening, which there's nothing you can do if you haven't maintained it consistently. So. while you're down here cleaning the tires, it's a good idea to just spray down your wheel wells inside of here. Some people will just spray them off with water and leave them, that's good enough. You can also brush them and they will come pretty clean. Again, this car hasn't been consistently maintained, so it's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to go ahead and spray these down with the Purple Power degreaser, and then I'll use a little brush and see what they look like. One of the things that I found that actually works for this is just like a toilet brush. This one is actually pretty soft. You could get something a little bit more aggressive than this, but this is what I use. Sometimes just do wheel wells. So that's how I do my wheels. I would basically dry them off now if I wasn't going to wash the car here in just a little while, but I'm going to be continuously rinsing them, so no need to dry them right now. But that's basically the process. Let me know if you have any questions. On to the next step.